Uniswap. Uniswap is trending a great deal right now, and that's because of some recent news that could really cause prices to rise. And really, off the announcement of the news from Uniswap, prices have risen. So we're going to dive into what the news is and why prices are rising. Before I get into it though, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought could do very, very well, could make a lot of money, which is obviously why I showed myself buying them up. These were their prices when I recorded and released my videos. These are the highs these coins hit in the last bull cycle, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into them. 100 into each would have been a $2,600 investment. That would have netted you over 123 grand in profit in the last bull cycle. Now that took about 15, 16 months. You don't have that long to get things sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you've got cryptos you're not happy with, if there's coins that are not performing for you, you got to get it fixed. If you don't know where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the coins that I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to be buying or selling and the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out coins, same price as me, meaning they make the same profit. And if you go onto my site, you can see some of the profits my members made. You can see some of the successes that led to those profits. Whether it was a meme coin we held for a couple of weeks that did a 300x, or whether it is Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was one of the best performers. Myself and my members got in at half a cent. It went up to $3.46. That is just shy of 700 times our investment. A number of my members became millionaires from that one alone. This is all public record. You can verify it online. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, it's very simple. All you got to do to find out is join up on the site. Now, Uniswap. So last 24 hours risen quite nicely, around 23%. This is off the back of a big piece of news. So Uniswap has moved to activate protocol fees and UNI burn in a major governance upgrade. Now, I'm not a huge fan of governance at all. But basically what this is the proposal for the next chapter of Uniswap. So unification is a joint proposal from Uniswap Labs and the Foundation that turns on protocol fees and aligns incentives across the ecosystem, positioning the Uniswap protocol to win as the default DEX. So really the way this is going to work, if it's approved, it will mark the first time in Uniswap's history that a portion of swap fees flows back to the protocol rather than solely to liquidity providers. This change aims to establish a sustainable economic model that benefits the UNI holders, liquidity providers, and developers. So in simple terms, they want to turn on the long-discussed fee switch route, which some of these fees toward a structured UNI burn. So for years, the Uniswap's fee switch remained off, meaning all swap revenues went to liquidity providers. The new proposal changes that by allocating a proportion of the fees to the protocol itself. This revenue would then be used to burn UNI, directly linking protocol activity with token scarcity. In effect, the more Uniswap is used, the more UNI is burnt. So this will reduce the supply and strengthen the connection between the network activity and the UNI value. This is coming at a pivotal time for DeFi. As Uniswap noted, decentralized trading protocols are now rivaling centralized institutions in liquidity performance and institutional participation. So turning on the fees would mean liquidity providers would receive 0.25% and 0.05% goes to the protocol in version 2. In version 3, protocol fee initial set to 1/4 of liquidity provider fees for 0.01% and 0.05% pools, and 1/6 for 0.3 and 1% pools. This will then be redirected. So the way this will work. Oh God, why is down not working? So under the new plan, all Uni chain sequencer fees after covering data cost of and a 15% share to Optimism will feed directly into the Uniburn mechanism. This ensures every layer of Uniswap's ecosystem contributes to the same deflationary cycle. Now, actually, that's a very, very good idea. What this does mean is that token supply can drop dramatically. Uniswap has also proposed a retroactive burn of 100 million Uni from its treasury, which is around 16% of the circulating supply. This amount represents the estimated Uni that would have been burned if protocol fees had been active since their launch back in 2020. After this, the supply would drop by around about 100 million, so circulating supply would be 525 million. Adding a level of scarcity to a very, very popular protocol could bode incredibly well for Uniswap. Uniswap, don't forget, had an incredible launch back in 2021. Well, when it actually launched in 2020, but it had a very solid 2021 bull cycle, going from $1 when it launched, basically, all the way up to $45. I can honestly see a world where Uniswap comfortably can get back to $40 with this introduction. Because number one, everyone's going to get excited about the fact that the circulating supply is going to drop month upon month upon month, especially with a retroactive burn of 100 million. Basically eliminating a sixth of the supply is no small thing. So people will get very excited about that. Even if you if you think about it from these terms, the price has risen by 23% off of the idea. It's not even passed yet, but of the idea of a sixth of the supply being burnt. So with a sixth of the supply being burnt, would you expect prices to rise by a sixth, maybe more? Yes, because it's already doing it off of the speculation of a proposal being voted for. Now, I think logically, it's pretty certain that this vote will go through, because I think long-term Uniswap holders will view this as a solid way for them and all their holdings to be worth more. You can see the market's reaction to the proposals already. It'd be very surprising if all the Uniswap holders then voted against this, given the way the market has reacted. And if this then does get voted for and it goes through, we're probably looking at another rise pretty quickly. And then every time there's a burn, and a burn of good value, if they're saying 100 million tokens would have been burnt since if they switched fees on from the get-go, you're approximating around 20 million burn a year, give or take. Obviously, as DeFi scales up as well, as we're seeing greater usage of so many DEXs, that burn will increase. So there's a very good chance that by end of next year, we could even be below 500 million tokens. So this has got a very real shot of getting back to some close to its previous highs. $40 seems very, very achievable now. I think that's a very sensible approach. I like it. If I was a Uniswap holder, I'd be feeling very positive about this. But how are you feeling? How are you feeling about this proposal? Are you positive? Are you excited? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we are in the bull cycle. And if you are sitting on coins you're not happy with, if there are cryptos not making you money, you've got to fix it. If you don't know where to begin, get onto copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now on my site. So for all my YouTube followers, you can get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the cryptos I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to be buying or selling and price I'm going to be doing it at. So my members get in and out of crypto same price as me, so they make the same profit. If you go onto my site, you will see some of the profits my members have made. You will see some of the successes that led to those profits, whether it is a quick flip meme coin that the members held for a couple of weeks and it did a 300x, or whether it's Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was comfortably one of the better performers. My members got in at 0.5 cent. Phantom went up to $3.46. That's just shy of 700 times our investment. A number of my members became millionaires from this one investment alone. This is public record, so you can verify it all online. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, All you got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. If you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, folks, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.